welcome to my weekly autumnal reset. This tends to be something we do every Sunday, and we basically split it between Lyle and I. We've got quite a good routine going of tidying, organising and cleaning the house. But this week I'm doing it on a Thursday because we're actually hosting a dinner here tomorrow night, and then Lyle's playing his first league rugby game on Saturday, and then we're hosting friends on Sunday again. So essentially I just need to use today to tidy the house, organise everything, do a food shop and like prep for the dinner, basically get everything in order before people start arriving, which is very exciting. It's one of our first proper like hosting weekends, and the one thing we really wanted when we moved into this house is to have more like hosting events and dinners and like use this as a hosting house, because our flat was, as lovely as it was, I don't think it was like the right vibe to like host people, whereas I feel like this very much is. So that's the plan for today. I'm going to take you along with me. We're going to start the kitchen clean first, since we're in the kitchen. And also I feel like the kitchen is always like the part that just takes the longest, so I'm going to start here, so then at least like this is done. The rest should be fairly straightforward. I do feel like since we literally did a reset on Sunday, it's not ridiculously unclean or like messy, so hopefully it shouldn't take too long because I do have a lot to get done today. Also, we were in M&S yesterday and we picked up these, there's not many of them left, but we picked some of these Halloween spooky chili or cheese tortilla chips, and honestly they were so good. Now I did buy them because of the packaging, because like I'm sorry, but how freaking cute is that? But yeah, we kind of have nearly finished them. There's only like a few in there left, and it most likely is because we were watching Bake Off yesterday and we just, as you know, needed a snack. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling on. When it comes to the actual clean, we are fairly low maintenance. We use some surface cleaner, we use some window and glass cleaner. This stuff is my favourite. It's literally like 65p or 70p or something from Sainsbury's. It's Sainsbury's own brand, but it just doesn't leave any streaks or any cleaning marks. And just use some microfiber cloths or ones specifically made for like glass. So I'm going to use those. And also I do need to pick up some bicarbonate soda from the shops, because we have this like really pretty sink and I'm fairly certain it's some form of like clay or something. I have no idea what it's made of, but it's definitely a porous material because it like marks so easily. We clean it, we scrub it, and the marks don't come off unless you use bicarbonate of soda. So I need to pick some more of that up because we have ran out, and I want to make sure I clean it properly, but that can be done later. But for now, let's do the surfaces and the kitchen. We are also getting an IKEA delivery of 2 dining chairs. We were honestly so undecided on what dining chair to go for, because obviously there is a certain colour of wood on the table and we didn't find any like perfectly matching ones. But what I quite like is actually the black details of the outdoor chairs. So we have went for black wooden chairs that I'm going to have to build tonight, but Lav's picking them up after work, so that can be a little task for later on. But I thought I should update you on the dining chair situation, because obviously I updated you on the table and we've been loving it. Like, it's so cute. We also got this little lampshade and it just really kind of like ties that little space together, and I feel like it looks really lovely. But yeah, it's going to look a bit more finished with dining chairs. Let's quickly sort out the sofa situation as well. Next on the list of things to do, these are all of the dry clothes that I essentially just need to take down, fold and then put away. I do have a little basket, I need to try and find it, but it's so handy for like folding everything up and then taking it upstairs. House cleaning is done. And now it's time to build my recipe list for the dishes I'm going to be making tomorrow. There's going to be 5 of us all together, which I think is genuinely like the most amount of people that I've like hosted before, which I'm so excited about. But since it's very autumnal and like kind of a little bit chillier outside, I wanted to make something warm and comforting, so I'm going to make a recipe which I've made before quite a few times, but it definitely was a while ago, but super easy to make. It's basically like a one pot chicken and potato dish, and you just basically put it in the oven. It cooks in its own broth and it's so delicious. So I think that is going to be as a main, and then I want to do a nice side salad, and then I'm going to also do like an autumnal harvest salad. And I also want to do some honey roasted carrots because they're so good. I essentially just need to make a big list of all the ingredients I need. I also do think I might pop into Proto, which is one of our local bakeries, to get a sourdough bread, but I might do that tomorrow because I feel like it would just be fresher. First I need to make the list and then we can head up. Now we're off. Here is a little haul of everything I picked up. We got some baby potatoes, some pomegranate for one of the salads, tomatoes, cucumber, avocado, onions, some chicken stock. I love these liquid ones, they're so good. Pepper, I needed some more of these matches. We've got some mustard, feta, maple syrup. Also needed some of these little bags for our bathroom bin, so picked some of them up. Apple cider vinegar, olive oil and some lemon juice. There's also a little garlic in there, and then of course I have to get some Milka because, let's be honest, best chocolate. I also saw these blackberries and honestly they look absolutely incredible. Blackberries are in season around this time of year, I feel, specifically here in Britain, and they taste so good, so I had to pick some of those up. And what else? We've got some rocket again for one of the salads, oregano, pecans, and then this thyme, which smells absolutely incredible. And also I did pick up chicken, but I've put that away because I don't want to be putting raw chicken on the internet. It's not a very cute sight. So anyway, this is what we're working with, all the ingredients I needed to pick up. I did also actually get this little bowl, which I thought was quite cute. For one of the salads, we can make it in there and then serve it from there, so I picked that up. But that's everything. I have unpacked all the shopping and popped the things in the fridge that need to go away, and I've just sat down because I very recently, the other day, did a big ASOS order. It's always around this time of year that I just don't know how to dress. And the other day I stood in front of my wardrobe before I went to work in the morning and I was like, I have nothing to wear. It's this time of year that's like warm but cold, but like when you're sat down at a desk all day you do get cold, but like outside it's like 17 degrees. But then you've just come from a hot country, like from holiday, and there it was like 30, so it feels cold. So anyway, I just didn't know what to wear, so I was like, right, I think it's time to do a little bit of an order. So I thought I'll share it with you because I'm filming today and I have the big order here. I have already like unboxed all the pieces so that I can show you them quickly, and let's fire through a little bit of an ASOS haul. Okay, firstly I picked up this jumper. This is a gorgeous olive greeny jumper, and the reason why I decided to go for this specific one is because I needed like a dark coloured jumper. I don't really have many. I think I have one black one, but to be honest it's not very nice. So I saw this and I really liked it, and also this doesn't have any wool in it, which if you are someone who is a bit sensitive to wool like me, you will know how difficult it is to find non-wool jumpers. And it doesn't have any percentage of wool, but it's still super soft. I'm sure it's going to be very warm in the winter, and it's sort of like a cropped style, but the sleeves are super oversized and they're a little bit too long for me, so I did just roll them over, which I think is quite sweet. I did also pick up a pair of jeans because I have one pair that I think I said in like my last video that I literally just wear every day. It's my own, like the brand only. The little fold up jeans, and they're straight leg and they're just so comfy. They're really like soft denim. So I decided that maybe only jeans are the ones that fit me really well. So I got another pair of only jeans in a different style. These are balloon jeans, I think they're called. I was going to say balloon sleeved, but they are, oh actually they're horseshoe high waist wide leg, but the way they're kind of shaped is really beautiful, and I really like the little seam details at the front. They're really nice kind of mid blue, and when I tell you these are so soft, I do feel like maybe these are 100% cotton, 25% recycled cotton and 75% non-recycled cotton, but yeah, they feel really lovely. I also did get this grey jumper. It's in a really pretty thin knit. This is from Stradivarius, they're like teen section, and I got it in a small. I thought it was really cute with like the boat neck, but I do have a lot of grey jumpers. I wear a lot of grey, and especially this colour of grey I feel like suits me quite well when I have a tan, but in the winter like I'm so pale, so it doesn't really look that good. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this, but I'm going to try it on and see how I feel about it. I also have been seeing everyone wear these little jackets. They're almost like fleece Borg jacket. Is it a Borg jacket? Is that what it's called? Or did I just totally make that up? There is something called a Borg jacket, but I don't know if it's this. I saw a girl wear one of these with like a pair of leggings, and she looked so nice. Like I loved the outfit, so I thought I'd get one and see how I feel about it. I do love this colour, but I'm not the biggest fan of the kind of material on the inside. It's a little bit scratchy. I do just wish this was that little bit softer, because I just love the colour. Like I'm realising maybe this colour suits me. I guess it's like my hair colour essentially, but yeah, I don't know, let me know. What do you think about this little jacket? This was a checkout impulse purchase, but I did get a really cute little half moon belt. It's quite chunky and brown. I think this is full leather, but I do think it's so sweet. And this with like a blue pair of jeans and oversized jumper just screams autumn to me, so pick this up. And then the second pair of jeans I got were actually from Topshop, and this is their cinched jeans. They're like a straight leg. I actually think I maybe prefer the colour of this denim. Like I think it's maybe a little bit softer, and they're really pretty. They fit really well, but they do have this thing on the back. Now I think this is why they're called cinched because you can cinch them at the back, and to be honest, it's a really smart idea, and that's why I bought them, because I wanted to see like how this works, but it's just a bit uncomfortable. Like it digs into my back, so when I kind of like this is as tight as I need to get it to actually fit on my waist, and as you can see there's like a huge gap, so this just kind of like digs into me. But I do really like these, so I'm a bit gutted about that. I do wonder if maybe like you can just take that bit off, but then they'll be too loose, so I don't know. So I got those, and then last but not least, since we're on the theme of grey, I did get another grey jumper. Now I'm not gonna lie, but I did see this in the shop because this is from Bershka, I believe, and I got this in a size small, and when I tell you, this is the softest grey jumper I think I've ever bought. It's like an oversized style of jumper. It's got a little turn on the sleeve here, and it's got like the v-neck at the front, which I feel like is quite flattering, especially having like a little top underneath, and that way you can layer it quite nicely, tuck it into jeans. But yeah, I really like it. Do I need it? Probably not. Is it really soft? Yes. But yeah, that was the last thing I got from ASOS. I do genuinely think this is my absolute favourite item. I do just love this colour, and I feel like this colour might suit me. Let me pop it on, shall we? Like, don't we think this colour works? That's my ASOS haul. That's everything I picked up. I do really want to do a little bit of a self-care evening. I think what I'm going to do is take my makeup off, do a little bit of a face mask. Just as I was about to head upstairs, the door went, and the most exciting PR package I think I have ever received, like ever, has just arrived. And I'm so excited to show you. Like, let's do a little bit of an unboxing. It is an 8-pack of Who's Dark Chocolate, and they're all different flavours, and I'm so excited. I did stop eating chocolate for so many years, and only last year on my birthday I started eating chocolate again. This is just like the best thing ever. I haven't actually tried Who's Chocolate before, but I have seen it in the shops, and I'm so excited that they reached out and kindly sent me this little package. But let me run you through the flavours. So the first one is hazelnut butter. I'm going to run through them quite quickly. We've got cashew butter and pure vanilla bean. They're all dark chocolate as well. This one is nut butter filled. This one is vanilla crunch dark chocolate. We have chunky mint dark chocolate. Oh my god, this is actually the best. We've got salty dark chocolate. I do love the little way they've written salty on that. Almond butter and crispy quinoa dark chocolate. That sounds very interesting. We've got the simple dark chocolate, can never go wrong. And a hazelnut butter dark chocolate. What should we try now? I feel like we can't do an unboxing without trying one at least. Yeah, let's do hazelnut butter. I so wish I could give you a piece. Oh my god, this is so good. Highly recommend trying it out. I'm gonna have one more bit. Thank you so much to Hugh for sending this gorgeous package. I'm so excited to try all of the different flavours, and I will report back in future videos, but I highly recommend checking them out. I do believe they actually have them in Sainsbury's because I think I've seen them before. So they are very easily accessible. They might also have them in Holland & Barrett as well if you have a Holland & Barrett near you. But yeah, so excited about this. Honestly, best parcel. You're currently balanced on my little toiletries cabinet, so let's see how this goes. But I am going to remove my makeup with essentially the same thing I have used for so many years. It's just a Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. It's just this one for sensitive skin. I think I've gone through, like, I can't even count how many bottles of that, and then I'm going to use the peptide cleanser from number 7, which also is very good at removing makeup, but I will use that just to like cleanse my face, and that can be my like double little makeup removal. And then for masks, what shall we do? I have a little box with all my masks. So we could do a multivitamin power rescue mask. I feel like I do that one quite often. Or we can do a power bright dark spot peel. Do I have any dark spots? Or actually maybe this one would be better. Breakout clearing liquid peel. This is part of the Dermalogica clear skin, clear start range. It's not going to focus, is it? There we go. Let's do that. That goes on for 7 to 10 minutes. Anyways, let's get this makeup off. There we go, so that's going to stay on for 7 to 10 minutes. It's now a few hours later, as you can probably tell, because I have all of the lights on and it's pitch black outside. It's 7:30, but Lio has collected the IKEA dining chairs and they're obviously flat packed. So I'm going to build them and I'm so excited to see what they look like. I once again did that thing where as I was editing, I have edited up to this point of the video, I realised I don't have an outro. So I'm jumping in here just to say thank you so much for watching. This is going live on Saturday, so if you're watching it as it goes live, then it's the same day for us. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, as always, please do go down below, hit that subscribe button, hit like, and I will be back next Sunday with a brand new video. It's actually my birthday tomorrow and I'm so excited for it. I also just had a deep tissue massage and I'm feeling so amazing, but that's just a little update from today. Thank you for watching and I will see you next week.